Bob, wind is the word tonight. Very windy out there.
Yeah, so people actually email me and saying it's been windy lately. You know, I've been doing walks over the bridge, even that, kind of battling that with the northwest wind. Yeah, you like to have it, at your back when you're running. You like that going right into it.
Right.
The winds will stay strong too, and unfortunately, that's not the best news for firefighters because if the fire starts, it fans the flames and really spreads rather quickly with the dry conditions around. So we'll have to keep that in mind over the upcoming days. Here's a look at some of that wind-driven waves that were crazy waves hitting the coastline there near the 888 building. You see it from the Ringling Bridge. Gail getting this a nice shot and sending it in to pics@mysuncoast.com. And the weather headlines read like that real quickly. We'll get back to those, but we're calling for this breezy weather to stay with us through tomorrow and Saturday. There'll be plenty of sunshine. Now, we will see some high cloudiness occasionally moving in from the Gulf of Mexico, but should not block the sun out much at all. And then hazardous boating conditions. A small craft advisory more than likely will be extended now through tomorrow afternoon. It was to expire at 11 a.m., but now it appears that will be extended on in through the afternoon. We have a secondary wave of cold air, too. It's now moving through Alabama and Georgia tonight. We're not going to see much with it in terms of clouds because the air is just so dry out ahead of it, but we will see reinforcing shot of some cooler temperatures tomorrow afternoon. It'll actually start to get cooler again as we move into the latter half of the afternoon. Winds will stay out of the north, too, anywhere from 10 to 15, gusts as high as 20 at times, especially along the coastline. Eventually, that wind will subside somewhat by late Saturday, and then Sunday looks to be the best boating conditions over the upcoming days. Sarasota right now 66. That's our low for the day right now. Braden at 66 degrees, and Venice now at 69. That's at the end of the Venice Pier there. And as far as the high goes today, it was 78. That was right around when the rains moved in, and our normal high at 79. 71 was the morning low, but the new low now is at 66 degrees, and no rainfall officially at the airport today. But there were some areas that picked up about 1/4 of an inch of rain. Well, the RPM forecast model not showing much at all in terms of any kind of storms riding in through the next several days. It will stay quiet here, albeit cool, and a little bit on the breezy side, as I mentioned, through Saturday. A big story, though, is this low pressure area that continues to spin over the northeast, drawing some cold air down south into West Virginia. They're getting a rain-snow mix there, and snow falling in places like Cleveland, Toledo, Detroit. And we've had a little snowfall even in northern sections of Indiana tonight. Then it's mainly rainfall into eastern New York and snowfall in Buffalo and near Toronto. Out west, there's a rather large low pressure area moving on shore into California, causing all sorts of heavy rainfall from just north of Los Angeles through San Francisco. Right now it's 33 in Buffalo, 50 though in New York, not too bad there, 35 in Detroit, and currently it's 49 in Denver. 50 degrees in Kansas City. Temperatures moderating a bit in the deep south. 63 in Dallas, 66 in Houston and Atlanta. A bit cooler there at 46 degrees right now into Atlanta. Well, for boaters tomorrow, it's again small craft advisories in effect. Choppy conditions out there. Seas running 3 to 5 feet. Now the winds and seas will come down a little bit on Saturday, more so on Sunday. And the beaches will see a high right around 72 degrees. The water temperature has cooled a couple degrees. It's 77. Tides upcoming. Low tide will be at 5:52 in the morning. A high tide just after noon tomorrow. And sunrise will be at 7:14. So tonight, clear skies and a nice taste of spring. Temperatures into the mid-50s. We had jumped to summer very quickly, but now we'll go back to spring and then back to winter. For highs, low 70s. That's, again, typical of winter months, breezy and cool. Northwest winds 15 to 20. And then the extended forecast is calling for, we'll see, generally sunny skies over the next several days, and temperatures gradually warming back up as we move on into the early part of next week.